क्रोधवेहम्
वाचो
वाचो
वेहं
वेहं मनस
मनस
क्रोधवेहम्
क्रोधवेहं
जिह्वावेहम् उदरो उपस्थवेहम्
जिह्वा
जिह्वा
वेहम् उदर
वेहं
उपस्थवेहम्
उपस्थवेगम्
एतान् वेहान्यो विषयेत धीरः
एतान्
एतान्
वेगान् यो
वेगन्यो
विषहेत
विषयेत धीरः
सर्वामपि मां पृथ्वीं शशिष्यात्
सर्वामपि
सर्वामपि
मां
मां
सर्वामपि
पृथ्वीं
मां
शशिष्यात्
विशिष्यात्
Who's JD? JD 369.
Prabhuji, it's
Jashwant.
me.
It's you.
Yes,
After long
Prabhuji.
back. Come on, Naviri. Come on, yeah. Show your beautiful face after 1 month. Hey, transformation.
Prabhuji.
Become Gajini now.
Prabhuji, I just entered home. See here, I just entered home. My suitcase also
Oh,
near the door.
today 11th June. Oh, you told first week of June.
Prabhuji, I came back on Saturday and again, like, I went back to my native on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, so today I came back for good.
Cool. So today possibly is Ekadashi. On the nice day we are connecting again.
Prabhuji.
How are you?
I'm good, Prabhuji. How are you? How is everyone?
Yeah, we all good. Only we are missing you. That is the only one thing.
I missed you guys.
Okay, hope to see you in person next week.
Prabhuji,
Possibly.
next week.
Yeah. Okay, so if possible, you can come tomorrow morning. We have temple service. We have morning Sunday program. Huh?
Okay.
So no need of giving any invitation. Sunday morning we'll be there in the temple. At least
Okay.
Darshanarthi will be there, attend Guru Puja, hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from some senior devotees. So it will be very nourishing for us, our Krishna consciousness. So everyone are invited, but even though there is no need of invitation, every Sunday morning we have to meet in temple. Saturday evening in Zoom or in my home or some other devotees home I'm planning in future. So otherwise Sunday morning we'll be in the temple doing service. So whatever we hear theoretically, the next day we have a chance to get practical seva. So we should not miss, so that it will feel complete. Okay, something I heard which I am doing practically also. Like it's not like our engineering theory and practical lab. It's totally different. Whatever we read is something, and whatever we do in the practical lab is something. People are suffering. People are completing engineering and sitting in the IT jobs. They're telling what I read, what I did now, doing now. Completely opposite. Okay, they are feeling very this thing. Okay, so yeah. So move to translation. Translation. Okay, you want to read, Jashwant?
Yes, Prabhu. A sober person who can tolerate the urge to speak, the mind's demands, the actions of anger, and the urges of the tongue, belly, and genitals is qualified to make disciples all over the world.
Okay. Next sloka.
I'll continue.
No, the next sloka. They're going.
Okay.
Text two. So please repeat after me. Unmute yourself. अत्याहार प्रयाश्च
अत्याहार
अत्याहारप्रयासश्च
प्रयासश्च
प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रह.
Prajalpo niyama.
प्रजल्पो
प्रजल्पो
So please repeat after me.
नियमाग्रह
नियमाग्रह
Unmute your संगश्च लौल्यं च
जनसङ्गश्च
जनसङ्गश्च
लौल्यं च
लौल्यं च
भक्तिर्विनश्यति. अत्याहार प्रयास.
सद्बुद्धिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति.
भक्तिर्विनश्यति
Okay. Translation. Rakesh, go ahead. Okay, fine. Who wants to read?
I'll read from
Likit?
here.
Yeah. See, we
One's
have done.
devotional service is spoiled when he becomes too entangled in the following six activities: eating more than necessary or collecting more funds than required, over endeavoring for mundane things that are very difficult to obtain,
Mm.
talking unnecessarily about mundane subject matters, practicing the scriptural rules and regulations only for the sake of following them and not for the sake of spiritual advancement, or rejecting the rules and regulations of the scriptures and working independently or whimsically, associating with worldly minded persons who are not interested in Krishna consciousness, and being greedy for mundane achievements.
Okay. So there are 6 points here it was discussed. Last time where we stopped? Scroll pa, Rakesh. Where we have to start? Go down. Next, Kila. இது படிச்சாச்சு. One should. One should. Hmm. One should. Who wants to read? Kundan. After
One
Kundan,
should also
Rakesh. The Sriram. Come on, video, Sriram. Hmm. Go ahead.
one should also avoid association with Mayavadis who simply blaspheme Vaishnavas, devotees, Bhukti Kamis who are interested in material happiness, Mukti Kamis who desire revelation by merging in the existence of the formless absolute Brahman, and Siddhi Kamis who desire the perfection of Mishti Yoga practice, are classified as Atyaharis. To associate with such persons is not at all desirable. Desires to expand the mind by perfecting mystic yoga to merge into the existence of Brahman, or to attain whimsical material prosperity, all are included within the category of greed, lavlya. All attempts to acquire such material benefits or so-called spiritual advancement are impediments on the path of Krishna consciousness. Modern warfare waged between capitalist and communist is due to their avoiding the advice of Srila Rupa Goswami regarding Atyahara. Modern capitalists accumulate more wealth than necessary, and the communists, envious of their prosperity, they want to nationalize all wealth and property. Unfortunately, the communists do not know how to solve the problem of wealth its distribution. Consequently, when the wealth of the capitalists fall into the hands of the communists, no solution results. Opposed to these two philosophies, the Krishna conscious ideology states that all wealth belongs to Krishna. Thus, unless all wealth comes under the administration of Krishna, there can be no solution to the economic problem of mankind. Nothing can be solved by placing wealth in hands of the communist or the capitalist. If $100 bill is lying on the street, Someone may pick it up and put it in his pocket. Such a man is not honest. Another man may see the money and decide to let remain there, thinking that he should not touch another's property. Although this second man does not steal the money for his own purpose, he is unaware of its proper use. The third man who sees the $100 bill may pick it up, find the man who lost it, and deliver it to him. This man does not steal the money to spend for himself, nor does he neglect it and let it lie in the street. By taking it and delivering it to the man who has lost it, this man is both honest and wise.
Okay. Sriram?
Yes, Ravi.
Hmm.
I'll start.
Yeah.
Simply transferring wealth from capitalist to communist cannot solve the problems of modern politics. For it has, for it has been demonstrated when a communist gets money, he uses it for his own sense gratification. The wealth of the world actually belongs to Krishna, and every living entity, man and animal, has the birthright to use God's property for maintenance. When one takes more than his maintenance requires, he is a capitalist. Be he a capitalist or a communist, he is a thief, and such he is liable to be punished by the laws of nature. The nature of the world should be used for the welfare of all living entities, for that is the plan of Mother Nature. Everyone has the right to live by utilizing the wealth of the Lord. When people learn the art of scientifically utilizing the Lord's property, they will no longer encroach upon one another's rights. Then an ideal society can be formed. The basic principles for such spiritual society is started in the first mantra of Sri Upanishads.
ईशावास्यम् इदं सर्वं यत्किञ्च जगत्यां जगत् तेन त्यक्त्वेन भुञ्जीत मा गृधा कस्य स्विद्धनम्.
Everything,
Yeah.
animate or inanimate, what is within the universe is controlled and owned by the Lord. One should therefore accept only those things necessary for himself, which are set aside his quota, and should not accept things knowing well to whom they belong. Krishna conscious devotees know very well that this is material world and designed by the complete arrangement of Lord to fulfill all the necessities of life for all living beings, without their having to encroach upon each other's life or rights of one another. This
Hmm.
complete arrangement affords a proper quota of wealth for everyone according to his real needs, and thus everyone may live peacefully according to the principle of living and high thinking. Unfortunately, materialists who have neither faith in plan of God nor any aspiration for higher spiritual development misuse the God-given intelligence only to augment their material possessions. They devise many systems, such as capitalism and materialistic communism, to advance their material position. They are not interested in the laws of God or in a higher goal, always anxious to fulfill their unlimited desire for sense gratification. They are conspicuous by their ability to exploit their fellow living being. When a human society gives up to the elementary faults enumerated by Sri Rupa Goswami, Atyahara, etc., all enmity will cease between man and animals, capitalists and communists, and so forth. In addition, all the problems of economic or political maladjustment and instability will be solved. This pure consciousness is awakened by the proper spiritual education and practice offered scientifically by the Krishna conscious movement. This Krishna consciousness movement offers a spiritual community that can bring about a peaceful condition in the world. Every intelligent man should purify his consciousness and rid himself of the above mentioned six hindrances to devotional service by taking wholehearted shelter of Krishna conscious movement.
Okay. So Prabhupada here talks about this. After Prajalpa, he's talking about the Niyamagraha and Janasankasya, Laulam cha. All this is he explaining very nicely. So what we discussed in the earlier that uh, sloka, go to sloka. Atyahara. Kundan, you wants to talk, say anything?
No, Prabhu. I was thinking you will ask what we discussed in earlier. Yes.
Yeah. You want to share also, we can share. So, this Atyahara Prayas, this Atyahara Prayas is very important. So, once it is done properly, then we can understand that we are over possessive. So, when we are understanding we are over possessive, what we do, we start breaking the rules. When we start breaking the rules, some communist people will come and say everything is equal to everyone. So you have to give equally. So there Prajalpa starts. But these people know Niyama Agraha. That second topic, Prajalpa also we talk. So he spoke enough, I think. Last class also we talk about why how can we avoid Prajalpa. Huh? What is the point? Last week we discussed how to avoid practically Prajalpa so that our Jashwant Rakesh can understand. Rakesh or Hemikaran.
If you can't give your association, you should not take their association.
Hmm. So Prajalpa means it's like blah blah blah. Simply talking about the worldly matters.
Hmm.
Okay. So we are spending too much time to talk the current affairs and talking about RCB wins cup, Bangalore. We so there are 12 people died in the crowd. All these things we can talk, but you can do anything about it. Nothing. Simply we talk, but is that useful for you? No. Is that useful for the person you are talking to? No. But why you are wasting time? So when you are in the crowd, when you are in the office, when you are in the college, people talk. Simply talk about the cracking joke about teacher, especially female teacher. Hey, that teacher, that ma'am, all this they say. Unnecessary, but unless teacher means they are gurus for us in one sense. But what we do, we just take sense gratification out of their this thing only. If younger new trainee faculty comes over, now people completing MSc, B.Ed and all, they come for training 3 months. It happens in all the schools. Yes or no? Hare Krishna. What Sriram? They come for
Yes,
training.
bro.
That
Yes,
time
bro.
because they are very close to us. Some 2 3 years gap only. They completed their college. We are in the school. So what we do, we take complete advantage. They also give nice company in one sense. That is another track. Okay. So I don't want to go in that. I got a nice experience, this kind of experience. So they are very close to us because they just completed the college. You are just going to college. So in that sense, you are very. It's like a sister connection, some elder senior connection. There it is not teacher student connection. So like that, we talk about teacher, we talk about the porn yesterday we watched, and we talk about the girlfriend, we talk about that girl in the next section, A section, B section, C section. Huh? And if we are in the office, we talk about the manager, we talk about the colleague of the other department. All these things, it's common. But whether it is useful for us or not is a matter. It's a subject matter. So we spoke about many things about the Prajalpa. So there we come to the conclusion. The simple conclusion is where do you won't want to participate and waste time to waste your time. So for that I gave one principle tip is that the place where you cannot give your association, like you are a Krishna conscious fellow, you have some spiritual stuff to talk, but the place is never allows you to talk about spirituality. If you talk also they pull your leg, they make fun out of you. So there you cannot talk about Krishna. But what the sloka saying is you have to talk about Krishna. Prajalpa you should not do. What is the sixth sloka? Is this all six instruction about? Is to avoid. When you are doing devotion service, please avoid these things. Atya ahara you have to do. So you have to prayas for the atya ahara. Sorry, you should not pray. You should not endeavor for the atya ahara more than what is necessary. Then we came for prajalpa now. So Prajalpa is that about over talking or nonsensical talking. So which is not helpful for you and me and anyone ultimately. And that is very important actually in one sense. So next you see that maybe there's a point is for Jeshwant I am telling where there you cannot able to give your association, better don't take association. Be in the place, make fun of if you have the capacity to redirect the talk or redirect the communication conversation, do it. Otherwise you shut your mouth, don't participate. This is what we discussed. So where you cannot give your association, don't take association. They will pull you. Hey Jill, you saw now that because of that we will collect all the information. Ah yes, RCB that last over no, it's like because we collect the information to talk, you know, to talk with the person who is in the college or in the office working place. We collect the information because we know we need some stuff to make the conversation. No, we are in the peer pressure actually, directly indirectly we have peer pressure so that the society will accept us. But what I'm saying is you're not part of the so common dump society. You are a unique personality, and you are understanding, trying to understand the spirituality through ISKCON, through Prabhupada, and we are practicing little bit here and there Krishna consciousness. We are seriously we have to make ourselves into Krishna consciousness. All these things is going on. When you give the more time to this Prajalpa things, we will fall. Slowly, four rounds become two rounds, becomes one round becomes zero round. Prabhu, sorry Prabhu, I cannot able to chant these many days. Why? Because you don't have association. And another thing is, you are taking association of who are non-devotees. That's what I told. Where the place you cannot give your association, don't take association of them. Don't associate with them. If you are part of their association or if you are taking their association which is completely mundane, completely material substance, subject matter, it no use of us, we suffer. Better we avoid that. Don't participate. That's what I gave that the example about that coconut, the dry coconut in the coconut itself. You know, in Tamil it's called kopra tenga. Kopra, what do you say? Kopralu, Telugu. What it
Kottatenga.
meant, dry
Kobbari.
coconut. Koppareva.
Kobbari.
Okay.
Kottatenga.
Kottatenga മലയാളത്തിൽ. So அப்போ this coconut you see it is in the shell only, but it is detached from the shell, coconut shell. You are in the shell. You have to accept that. I am in the shell, but I am detached. If you shake it, you will feel the sound. Have you experienced that?
Yeah.
Copra in the shell. Okay. Next, this thing is if you go for natural scenery, I can give that water droplets on the lotus petal. You see the water droplets on the lotus petal only, but water droplets on the lotus petal. But if you see the microscopic view, it is not touching in the lotus petal. If you can see this, after rain, if you go and stand under the tree, if you shake little bit the tree, the whole tree gives one more rain on you. Have you experienced that? In movie and all they show. We play like that with my friends, and we do this. Every tree under, after rain, we will walk from the tuition. So while walking with a friend, I just talk and make them this thing. Hey, you have to stand there. Then immediately we just shake, the whole rain falls. The water drops and the leaves on the trees, it falls down. So it is there in the tree only, but it is not touched. It is not connected. It is not associated. So water droplets on the lotus petal, we have to live. So we should be here. At the same time, we are associating with the mundane people. Next comes niyama agraha. Niyama. Okay, niyama means rules. In Tamil, in some Malayalam, they say niyamam. In Telugu, I don't know. Kannada, I don't know. Niyama, they say. So niyama means rules. And agraha means eagerness to accept the rules. But what we do, niyamagraha, agraha means we are not accepting, our failure to accept the rules and regulation. What here it says, too much rules and regulations and too much attachment. What does this translation says? Go down. What is the third point? Sorry, fourth point. Practicing the scriptural rules and regulations only for the sake of
Following them.
following them, not for the sake of spiritual advancement, or rejecting the rules and regulations of the scripture and working independently or whimsically. So two scenario. So please understand, okay? Please make a flow chart. Niyama agraha. You write it down. Niyama agraha. Nobody has notes. Haha. Arey, come on video ma. Likit. Vamshi, Rakesh, Kundan. Where you people went? Jashwant got phone call. Come on video. Otherwise I'll lose interest. I'm already tired. We are following Ekadashi. So we are following no water Ekadashi even. So I have holding some energy to talk with you. So if you want to take full advantage of from me, you have to respond.
Sorry,
Okay.
Prabhu, sorry.
No problem, no problem. So make it note Niyama Agraha. Niyama Agraha, one thing, put two lines down, one side. Type 1 Niyama Agraha, type 2 Niyama Agraha. First type is failure to accept. Failure to accept rules and regulations. Another type 2, eagerness to accept. One thing is failure to accept rules and regulations. Another thing is eagerness to accept the rules and regulations. Example for first one. So failure to accept. So Prabhupada, you're talking this rejecting rules and regulations of the scripture and working independently and whimsically. So we are failure to accepting these rules regulations to work independently. make it down to work independently by the first type, failure to accept. So make it in our context now. Okay. So you see, there is a rules and regulations by the law, by the court, all these things. But what we are doing, if you are really putting red signal without fine, you people wait for red signal. We will go. We never mind about red signal, right? Because I don't want to respect any rules and regulations. Yeah, it's all boring stuffs. Why I have to do? I have to follow regulations. It's all waste of time. Why I have to stand in the queue? Why I have to wait for my turn? This is all. I have to grab my own things. People will think all these things because when you are thinking means even Pashubish Shamanam Shastra says means you are considered to be animal. When you don't have following rules and regulations, you are considered to be animal. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. That now what we are doing is minimum following of four regulatory principle. What it is?
No
Likith, tell me
meditating,
what is
no.
four regulatory principle? Tomorrow I have session. Who wants to attend? Please attend. What is four regulatory principles which we are following?
When morning,
Likith, yeah. Likith, Likith, Likith. Okay. Likith, lose the chance. Now Hemakiran and Rakesh. What is the four regulatory principle which we are following? Hare Krishna. Are you there or not? Rakesh, Hemakiran, this is what I don't like this offline online session. I want everybody to participate. Eh? Where you went, Rakesh? என்ன வாயிலே குத்துங்க கிருஷ்ணர் பத்தி பேச யாரும் வீட்லன்னா வாயை உடச்சிடலாம் நம்ம. Yeah. Tell me, what are the four regulatory principles we are following? Okay. So these four minimum basic things we are following. So no meat eating. First point. We don't kill any animals for our tongue, taste of our tongue. So it's a basic minimum criteria being a human. It's not you are very divine, you are devotee, you are bhakta. No. Behaving as a human, that human tendency to not hurting any animals. This is humanity. People say no. So it's called humanity. So it comes under mercy factor of humanity. So you should not hurt anyone. That's what the Socrates says. Don't talk about animal protection, all these things when you are having the flesh cutted animal flesh in your plate. You know that? It's a famous quote from Socrates. When you have animal the flesh in your plate, you are not having any qualification to talk about the protection about all these things. Animal jai 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 Bharat Mata ki jai, and we have to very we are equal, everybody is equal, all people. That's what people will feeling the compassion for dogs, but they don't never show compassion for the chicken or mutton, beef. Dog also, dog comparatively it's a smaller animal compared to goat, but they don't give any mercy on the goat. They cut and they make it biryani and they eat. Correct? This chicken is very small. It's very cute also. That's what I saw in one reel. When I was inside the eggs also, these people are not leaving me. When I come out also, these people are not leaving me. They are eating. In any of my form, they are eating. So if the chicken or if the hen or cock has mouth, this might be the thought process in the chicken mind. When I was in the egg also, you people are not living. When I am coming out of the egg also, you are not living. So I felt this very nice reel. So the chicken speaks, they put some mouth, they make it speak, Nowadays, so many reels are coming now. So in that I saw that. So thing is, we should not talk about the animal protection when you have chicken or mutton in your plate. But no, Prabhu, it is very tasty, no. How can we avoid? Eh? Biryani means mutton biryani, Prabhu. It is very tasty. How can I avoid that? Very juicy, tasty, smelly. Huh? That but Kerala people, Sriram maybe might know this. Kerala they eat mutton biryani like beef biryani is famous there. Every corner they can find beef biryani. So they eat beef. I don't know how much uh, this thing they're doing, but I don't know. If you talk, it's going on live, so I don't want to talk. So one thing I can say is when the government of Kerala they conducted beef Mela festival on the road, like how the food court this festival they do, no, like that. It's a big feast, a beef feast festival Mela something. What is that, Sriram? You know that beef Mela something they've conducted within
No,
a week.
Prabhu, no,
Kerala
Prabhu.
flood. The first Kerala flood came. So many people died in the same place where they did beef Mela on the
Near
road.
Guruvayur only.
They,
Near
they
Guruvayur, near
called chief
Guruvayur.
minister, not Guruvayur, it is Malappuram,
It is near only.
Malabar. Yeah, yeah, near
Eh,
only.
Near Guruvayur also got affected. 2018.
Yeah, yeah. There, the it was started by the chief minister of the Kerala. He only started.
But now he has
So within
cancer,
a
Prabhu.
week, huh?
He has cancer now, some prostate
See,
cancer, something like that.
prostate cancer. That is female, huh?
I don't
Okay,
know, some cancer he has.
okay. So this it within a week, the nature is arranging. The whole place has to clean because beef means it's a holy animal. Cow is in India it's a holy animal because I can say in India only cow is the correct breed. The cow we are seeing in the Arogya milk or some other milk packet cow, the black and white shadow, that is not at all cow actually. Cow means Indian breed Desi cows. What they are keeping as a cow is it is not domestic. It is a forest ox and bull breeded with a buffalo. That what they are keeping as cow. They don't have cows actually. India only we have the real breed of cow that is A2. But what we are doing, we are importing all the cows. So it gives some 10 liters, 20 liters in the time, morning, afternoon, evening. Hmm? So we are drinking that milk and we are feeling that we are taking proteins, milk protein, all these things, but we are not getting actually. That's what we are suffering too much. So those days there are so many children in the home, you know. So if you ask your grandmother, they say, I have some 6 children, 5 children. But in our father, he has only two, you know. But I don't know about our generation. Only husband and wife, no children. Because our thing is going down. We don't have that much potency in our semen is unhealthy nowadays because of our bad habits, eating habits. Those days they simply give 10 children in each family, they have 10 children. So that time mother doesn't have milk in her breast, so that time they need of cow's milk. badly. But what we are doing is we are making milk, we tea, coffee is the main consumption, milk consumption in all over the world. But anyway, in India they drink coffee, tea, we add milk. Foreign and all, it's very less only, but they add that condensed milk, tetra milk. They add that, I don't know what milk it is. It's actually offense to take milk without the cow's permission. Those days they keep the cows in the home. They give a feel like the cow is a part of the family, and the cow also feeling that my master is taking care of me very nicely, so I have to indebted to this family. So that's what I gave one example last week, that when the family member in the family home, if they are suffering from any of the illness, they go, they talk to the cow. They say things in the cow's ears. They go to cow's ears. Now also people go to Shiva temple, they say something in the Nandi's ears. How many of you did? How many of you saw this?
I
People
observed
go,
this, bro. I saw this.
they go and they talk to
Uh,
ears. Why, Because this is a habit which we had in Vedic times. We had to go and talk to the cow, please, my son is suffering from stomach pain for some food poison, so please cure this. So this, the cow will understand those days, and it goes to the field finding the good grass and good medicinal plants, and it eats the plants, and it goes to the blood converts to milk that family member drinks. Then the food poison in the stomach or whatever illness or whatever disease they have, it goes. This is how those days we lived. How many of you know this, first of all? This is a new information, right? This is how we keep animal in house. We keep dogs as a protection. Nowadays, we forgot to keep cows, so that whatever we have to do with the cow, we are doing with the. But those days, we don't tie the dog in the house. Dog will be roaming in the our family, means our house compound. How many of you having the village life experience? You might know. They don't tie the dog there. Dog goes around and roaming, and when somebody comes house, some it is there in the 1 kilometer also, it comes and barks. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, okay, okay. Then the master of the house has to say, no, 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 shut. This is our boy, our this thing only. He is not harming us. Then he will be when shaking the tail and comes near all these things. But what we did in the cow means we tie the cow. We keep the cow in the house, and it is happily stays in our house, and it gives good milk. So it is milk. It is not the quantity those days. We drink in quality milk, and we have drink conscious, non-violent milk. But nowadays, the cow doesn't know whose semen it is carrying, and cow doesn't know what is really intercourse enjoyment, because we just put in one injection inside the vagina of the cow, correct? So it doesn't know how it will be that intercourse feeling, you know sex. Why we kept sex? Why there is an enjoyment during sex? Why the god designed sex as an enjoyment? When you feel that enjoyment only, you produce progeny. Getting why the mango seed covered with a nice sweet mango pulp? This is nature's design. If you find that there is a pulp around the seed only, you will pluck. That is also when ripe only, more pulp, more sweet. So you pluck the ripened mango, you eat the outer layer, you enjoy the taste, and you throw the seed, and it fell in the mud, and it become, when rain comes correct time, it becomes another mango tree. So nature's design it is. Getting why sex has some pleasure? Because when something it gives pleasure only, you do, right or wrong? When you do only, the progeny will come. The the material world. So it is a process. It is a natural process. So don't ask why I am addicted to sex, Prabhu. I'm addicted to porn because it is the nature is like that. Okay. When you are triggered by your hormone, you are feeling to have sex. But these cows and bulls, we are not allowing to enjoy that. So there is a not regulating in hormones of the cow because it doesn't enjoy the proper intercourse or proper sexual culmination with the bull. Okay, what Rakesh is told is artificial insemination. This process called artificial insemination. They inject the semen of the bull. I don't know which breed of the bull. Sometimes they mix the. Sometimes they make breed, new breed, hybrid. All the breeds they do. So they put this thing injection and he produce a new breed out of this cow. But when it produces the cow, the calf, the process it's new for that cow. Again there is hormone imbalance. I don't know, some suddenly I got something in my tummy. Something is growing in my tummy. What is that? Suddenly my stomach is bigger. The same feeling. You just imagine when you are a female. You just imagine you are a female. Without your permission, somebody injected semen inside you, and after 3 4 months, your tummy is coming out. You are getting vomiting. You are doing, and you don't know who did this. What happened to me? I didn't enjoy it with a bull, but suddenly something happening in my tummy. I have to prepare for that the new jiva inside me. Then suddenly it become big and I'm getting the delivery pain and I'm delivering one calf. I don't know whose calf it is. Since it's coming from my flesh, I have to produce my this thing milk. It's very less. So we are complicating things. We complicated already. There is no sense in what we are did. So we are going to talk about this communist and capitalist. We will come to that point. So since it's a cow, I'm so sensitive, so I'm talking all these things. So we just cheated cow. The cow which is we are in Indian breed cows, we had a big blunt. We should not do it that, but we did it. So whenever you are drinking some cow milk, feel some this thing. But when we are drinking in the packet milk, you don't know what you are drinking. It is not first of all milk. If it is milk also, milk won't be there more than 1 day. But these people are keeping 2 3 days. I don't know what they're mixing. And there are people they're saying the milk packet has some this thing. It produces cancer. So many things are there. So it's very what to say unstable situation where we are living now. You just imagine of our children in what kind of situation they live. So it is our duty to tell all these things. We have to elevate them. We have to give the knowledge of them, and we have to tell. You have to live properly. Follow Varnashrama Dharma. Be in proper uh, um, the path of spirituality. Follow the rules and regulations. Okay. So if it is not there, you are not considered as human. You just see dog roaming here and there, eating whatever it sees in the roadside. And when he saw the female dog, immediately it approaches and it try to have sex. Huh? And wherever the place he is getting, it's sleeping. So this is what you live, you want to live. So there is no difference between you. No, you're telling, hey, I don't want any rules. I don't want any rules. If I want to correct the girl, I'll correct the girl. I'll enjoy the girl. Means it's a dog's mentality. What dogs is doing, we are only doing in a sophisticated way, maybe. What do you say? Correct. Dogs is doing in roadside, we are doing in Hoyo rooms or in five-star hotel, in Taj hotel maybe. Correct. The same thing, the same pleasure. What dogs getting in the roadside, the same pleasure we are also getting. Correct or not? But anyways, once you gone through all these things, you come to know there is no pressure in that. Okay, it's like when you're, yeah, Vamshi is saying something. Prabhu, what should I do now? What is my dharma for my nutritional fulfillment? Should I drink that milk or not? It's up to you. I don't have any comment. If you want to drink, nearby find one some nice cow person. Go to that cow, feed some what to call palak, give some nutritional food, and this from that person only you can collect the milk and drink. You have a habit of worshipping the cow where you are getting the milk. That is the way you can take the milk. In Bangalore, I'm saying, if you are in some third class, third tier city, I can say you find the cowman nearby. They will come and give milk every day, and you go to once in a while, go and feed the cow, have association with the cow, and come. This is how we have to do in the modern way. Otherwise, in a deeper way, you have to start a Varnashrama Dharma, self-sustaining community. Keep nice house in village, find the place, having cow, little nearby some vegetation. You make it, some small farm you make it all your grains, vegetables from your land. You only need some 2 cents of land, 2 cent to produce whatever you want. Nowadays, people are telling the terrace gardening. What is that gardening? Some,
Vertical
something,
farming.
huh?
Vertical farming.
Something like that. So vertical
Don't know
farming.
if that's
It's
right, but I don't know if
huh?
it's right.
Okay, anything now which no, never mind. Anyway, it's a gardening in the terrace. So whatever space you have, there you can grow your vegetables, you can eat. So that you can give watering to the plant, you can talk to the plant. So it's all matters. You have to connect with the nature. When you're going far away from nature, all these things is a problem. When we are in the gadget, when we are in this thing, we are forget to have a connection with the land. That's what we are sitting in the second floor, third floor of building, and we should not talk about this. There should be a connection in the mud. We see Krishna's pastime in the first pastime of Krishna is eating mud. So he established a connection with the land by birth itself. So that connection should be there with the nature, Mother Nature. If you don't, you are just going far away from the nature, Mother Earth or nature, you are fell into the artificial, what do you call it? I'm not getting the word. Artificial living, way of living. When you are not taking advantage of the nature way of living, then you are going towards the artificial living, which completely give diminishing your life. You are what do you call it? You are vanishing your life. People, you see the increase of so many cancer. There are so n number of cancers came within a short period, some 20 years. Before that, this many cancers not there, and this much ratio also not there. Nowadays, every 5%, 1 out of 5, they have cancer. Every 3 out of 5, they have sugar. Every 4 out of 5 have BP. Every 5 out of 5 having gut problem, bloating, indigestion, constipation, reflux, ulcer, name it. You yourself you ask this, definitely one of all these things this will be there. Correct? How many of you have bloating feeling, ulcer feeling, constipation sometimes? Yeah? This will be there because our food culture is changed. Because you have started living selfishly. When you are not following the God making law, God made law, and you are making your own law, man made law, there is no chance for the other living being. Like we come to this communist and capitalist. So communist person is telling all are equal. This is the principle for them. Everybody should get food. All these things. Everybody get food equally. If this is the principle, if I can say in one family, father eat five idlis, mother eat four idlis, the first son eat three idlis, the second son eat two idlis, the baby eats one idli. Okay, these are equal. But what is the communist principle is saying, communism saying, the first baby also eat five idli, father also five idli, mother also five idli. The last baby also I should get five idli. Till the last baby getting five idli, I will fight for them. I will stand for them. This is what communist people they are speaking. Is that the equality? No. When the capitalist influenced this communist, like capitalist means the person who is keeping the money with him. Okay, this fellow is giving money to him and he's trying to distribute, but it won't happen. It's a big model in Tamil Nadu and Delhi because from here only the great leaders went there. The leader Kamaraj, Rajaji, all are from South
Kerala,
India.
Prabhu.
Huh?
Kerala is one communist hub only. Kerala and Bengal.
Kerala now it's a big communist hub. People will simply they go for Inqilab Zindabad. Simply. Kerala students are very happy, They often get leave, school leave, college leave, because they put strike.
Hartal.
They often once in a month, twice in a month they get leave. Apart from government holidays, apart from all the Saturdays and holidays, these people make strike and they will stop everything so that the transport will stop. When transport is stopped, the school, college going children they suffer. They sit in the home, they enjoy. They go for cricket playing, football playing. They enjoy. Krishna. So why I'm telling you this? All these things, material talk only I'm giving on Ekadashi day. Okay, we'll come to the topic now. So this minimum regulative principles, the four regulative principles which we are following, it's a basic minimum criteria that to say that you are a human. It is not that when you are following rules and regulations, regulative principle, four regulative principles, you are a devotee. Devotee and all, it's so far away. The regulative principle makes you from the animal platform to human platform. Getting? Hare Krishna, everybody gone again. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
So only Hemakaran, Rakesh only I'm seeing. Okay. Come on, video pa. Come on, I'm feeling so I'm a personal. I want to talk personally. Okay. I'm a excuse. Yeah. So why we are talking about this? Avoiding rules and regulation. So if you are avoiding rules and regulation, you are trying to be an animal platform only because you want to do everything independently. So if you want to do everything independently and you have to face the consequences. Like example, dog. The dog is in the master's house. The dog in roadside. You see, last 1 month I'm traveling in the road now, not taking flights, very less flights. Last 1 month I'm traveling on road. I had covered some 2,000 kilometers, like Jashwant, full roadside travel and this thing. So I saw so many dog dying in the road, in the highways. Correct? You saw Jashwant? Any dog died in the
Yeah,
highways?
today I saw like a couple.
So today, see, they're taking everything. So Krishna is giving. See, whatever experiencing, I'm talking. This is how Paramatma works. So thing is, I saw so many dogs is dying because those dogs are not sheltered. by some master. The dogs are not tied by the master. The tag of the dog is not with anybody. There is no tag for the dog, first of all. But whereas the dog who's in the take the caretaker's house, it is very safe. It gets three times food, water, some walking experience with the owner, and it passing stool, passing piss, everything on the poster, the lamp poster. It enjoying his life. Sometimes here and there I'll bark. Some next house dog barking means I'll also bark. You see, imagine that the household dog's mentality, psychology. Sometimes I bark, somebody comes, I'll bark. That's it. But for this barking, my take care, the dog owner is taking care of me. He gives bath for me, medical things for me. He takes me to veterinarian doctor often every 3 months once, and he is giving three times food, two times water, two times walking, simply for barking, simply for showing little loyalty. So I am completely safe and sheltered by the dog keeper. Whereas the dogs in the roadside has full independence. There is no doubt. Anytime it can go anywhere, it can sleep anywhere, it can sleep anytime. No regulation, no rules. But only thing is the home house dog has this tag. The street dog doesn't have tag. How many of you have tag now? I have tag. So Prabhupada says this is a tag. Prabhupada walking in the morning walk with the disciples, their disciples in the Mumbai Juhu beach. They bring all the Hollywood, the Bollywood actors are in Juhu beach side only. They have all villas in Juhu beach. How many of you visited Mumbai? Jashwant, you visited Mumbai?
No, no, Prabhu.
Okay. So there is a Juhu big temple we have in ISKCON. Juhu is a headquarters, official headquarters in Mumbai. So all the temples connected to Juhu only. In all over the world, they report to Juhu, Mumbai. So it's a main temple for us. It's official headquarters. So there is some walking distance, some 200 meters. There is a ocean. Sea is there. So by temple to this thing, while walking, all the VIPs they bring dogs. It pass stool, it pass urine. So there, the purpose is by showing the dogs and saying this is like your life, your tag in my hand. You should give your tag to your master so that I can hold where should go, where you should not go. But whereas the street dog scenario, it's something different. So Prabhupada told you are like a dog. You are a dog under me. So Prabhupada says if you like, sorry, what is that? Um, if you love God, you have to love my dog. Something he said. I forgot the sentence. If anybody is there, please share. Because if you like God, you like dog. Something he said about this. So why I said this rules and regulations. So you should have some rules and regulations. You should have some system. You should have some routine. You should have some discipline in your life. What time I should wake up, what time I should sleep, what time should have should I should have lunch, breakfast, dinner, what I spend with my friends, what time, how much time I can spend with mobile out, how much time I can spend with devotees. You should have some regulations. You should have some systematic approach or systematic disciplinary. I'm not getting the word. Some discipline you should have. It's a discipline how it comes with a set of rules and regulations which you are following. So then only you yourself consider as human. Once human means he is a regulative animal, social animal. People say no. You are regulated way of animal. If you are uncontrolled, if you are independent, then you are also animal only. There are so many animals. They are abusing child, abusing even boys. There are so many things are going. No, the neighbor abused the neighbor girl. All so many things is going on in the outside world. Abuse everywhere, abuse is happening. Why? Because they are independent. They are feeling themselves as independent. But definitely, there are so many movies also coming, upcoming maybe. How many of you saw the recent movies? I saw so many movies about the child abuse. It's giving good message for the society, but they will just simply go and entertain. 3 hours they are spending time by giving money. For that, whatever they want, they do. They sit in the same child abuse movie and they will go with the girlfriend. They will do the same nonsense with the girlfriend next to her, then next to him, girlfriend or boyfriend. This is happening. I saw there are so many matinee shows in the cities, high tech cities. People are going, finding corner seat. They do all the nonsense. I don't know. Now it is everywhere. It's open. Oyo rooms and it's a nice friend's house, and there are hotels for that. You can book the room and you can enjoy and come. All these things are there. Those days it's cinema theater. Nowadays cinema theater also now more they fit camera. So now if you go to YouTube and put now the nonsense happening in the cinema theater after the lights off, you can see all these things. They have UV, ultraviolet camera.
Night vision camera.
They put night vision. Whatever you're doing nonsense with the next fellow, next to the fellow who's sitting next to you, it is recorded. So don't think these things. Anyway, this is all out of fashion now. We are doing things now, everything openly. You know, not to theater to enjoy. You go to Lal Bagh. How many of you go went Lal Bagh? Huh? Near Vidhan Sauda. All the nonsense happening in the Lal Bagh. Hmm? Jashwant, you saw anybody like that?
Like I've seen people even on the streets sometimes.
Street is okay, but Lal Bagh, it's openly happening.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you don't believe when I was studying seventh standard, I saw because that time it's in the kissing and all. It's a big offense for me. My our head kissing people in the common place. Oh my God! I saw in Lal Bagh the boy and girl was kissing in front in the little corner area only. But I saw I'll find all these things only. This fellow what he's doing all these things only I saw. So my eyes will go there only that time because it's a peak teenage, no, seventh, eighth, the puberty stage. So I just saw what these people are doing. I went with my mama and everybody, and I'm walking. That time I'm very often I'll come Bangalore and go. So I saw people are doing all the nonsense here. How come they are doing in the public? Because they don't have no control. I don't want to follow. I be independent. I don't want to follow any rules and regulations. This is how they think. So when you think that you don't want to follow, you don't want to do, you are in the animal platform. So you should have some disciplinary setup to function you as a human being. If you don't have any regulations, like we wake up at 4:30, we do Mangalarati, we do Japa in the morning, and we do some seva, we do some cooking food that offered to Lord, we eat prasadam, we go to school, college, work. Evening will come, we'll discuss like this with the other devotees. We read Prabhupada books, and we spend our personal time with our family, friends. The life is very regulated. You should not keep yourself ideal. Always keep yourself busy. Your life is successful. You should know of the art of how to keep you busy all the time. When you don't have these things, then only we are okay. Sometimes I'll do some PlayStation with my friend. I can call some my girlfriend. I'll talk, and I spend too much time. I thought of calling 10 minutes, but she makes you to talk 1 hour, and you forgot to complete your task on the day. Next day will keep pending, the pending only. So it goes because you don't have regulation. So when you have, if when you're not able to keep yourself busy, the material Maya makes you to keep. She is very busy of keeping you busy. So don't allow Maya enters in your life and make you busy in Maya with Maya activities. So try to be keep yourself busy with the focus of goal, achieving your immediate goal or temporary goal, and spend maximum time for spirituality in a day, so that you will get peace, you will get some concentration, focus, and some peace in your life. So have time for sadhana, have time for a morning program. Once in a week or twice in a week, thrice in a week, try slowly we have to increase the temple visit, meeting deities face to face, talking to devotees face to face, not always in the online talk. It's not helping us actually. In one to the extent I'm telling. So we have to go and have personal connection with the devotees, deities, and temple. Then whatever we heard and get inspiration, we have to come back to home, and we have to practice. Only theoretically I'll hear very nicely. Practically I'll do whatever I want. Then there is no use. Whatever you say, Prabhu, the same thing only I'll do. It's all nice to hear, but following and all, it's very sorry, Prabhu. Don't expect the perfection in the initial level only. Like that, we only put our own blockage in our mind, put so many obstacles to keep my words from you very far. Getting? So don't allow Maya makes you Maya, you're making Maya busy in your life, working on your life. But what I'm saying is you learn how to busy in your life to keep you in the path of achieving success materially and spiritually. I don't say only spiritually. When you do things, you have to focus of balancing the material and spiritual both. It's art of balancing. We will keep that class also once. Art of balancing the material life and spiritual life. There are so many lectures in the YouTube, so that's what I don't go for the common topics like this. I'll talk something which is very relatable to you for your current scenario. That's what I take all these things from this. Okay. So these are all available in the YouTube. Art of balancing material life and spiritual life. If you Google it, it comes. Okay. So niyamagraha, failure to accept, and eagerness to accept the rules and regulations. So till now we saw the failure to accept. When you are failure to accept, you are in the animal platform. Okay, this is what the take home point from this side. The type 2, eagerness to follow the rules and regulation for sake of following. That is also not required. Okay, people will follow rules and regulation without knowing why I am following. It's like when you are driving a car and some red signal is coming, you stop. And when it shows turn left, you turn left. Turn right, turn right. Go straight, go straight. Make U turn, make U turn. But you don't know where are you going. If you don't know what is your destiny and you are simply following rules and regulation, red means stop, yellow